Hi, Chris here. I'd like to tell you about this song, Here With Me. Here With Me was a lot of fun to make. I did a lot of jumping from scene to scene because most of us go through a lot of different environments during the day, from bed to kitchen to school to work or whatever. And just being aware that God is with us, and we always have the precious privilege of being able to include Him in what we're doing. And that's why I think a song like this is not only fun, but it's important. It's important to keep these kinds of thoughts with you, because it's so easy to forget that that which is not visible or audible is still actually there. Part of our training as disciples is to remind ourselves that there's more to life than what we can see and hear and taste, touch, and feel. Sometimes you have to go with what your mind knows, even if it doesn't line up with what your senses perceive. I think of it this way: Jesus proved Himself by His miracles. He Himself pointed to His works as evidence of His authority and His credentials. Like with the paralytic that was let down through the roof. He said, which is easier to say, your sins are forgiven, or rise and walk, to a man who can't walk? Well, obviously it's easier to say your sins are forgiven because no one knows whether they're actually forgiven or not. But then He said, in order that you may believe that I have the power to forgive sins. And He said to the man, rise and walk. And the man rose and walked. He shows that you have to take what's been revealed, and because you know it's true, you have to go with what else has been revealed that you can't tell whether it's true or not. You can't see it or feel it all the time. But because it comes from a reliable source, you have to believe it, remind yourself of it constantly, and you have to live in a way that shows that that's what you believe. That's what Here With Me is about. It's kind of the foundation of the Christian faith. It's a fun little song, but really there's a lot behind it. It's about the process of learning to see past the visible into what you know is true because God said so. It was a fun video to make, a lot of work, a lot of technical issues with the green screen, but it was fun envisioning it and bringing it to life, especially dancing with figments of my imagination. That was cool. So celebrate with me as you watch this video. If you like, you can pick it up at the store on my website to remind you of the amazing access you have to God's heart every minute of every day. Stay in touch with Him all day long. God with us is here with you. God's peace.